Two BIM education experts from Poland also joined us today. The first is Dr. Jacek Magiera from the Krakow University of Technology. He's going to present the World Skills Competition as a level 4 quality in BIM education. Jacek, the floor is yours.
Thank you very much. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Good afternoon, Derek and Marek. I'm really a little bit off the mainstream of today's presentation in the area of education because we're starting something new in Poland. It's a World Skills Competition. I mean, we joined the World Skills Competition in the area of skill called digital construction. So a few thoughts about this and how this particular cooperation, international cooperation, can impact the quality of BIM education and hopefully give a rise to what we have on the universities. So a few words about the, that works. So a few words about the World Skills. It's a non-profit organization, like 70 years old, something like 1950 it was proposed by Albert Vidal, who was a Spanish teacher of vocational level schools. And he thought that, that some competitions, vocational skill competitions, could be a mean to rebuild industry after the World War II. So this was the idea behind the World Skills. It started in 1964 with some competition in Portugal and Spain, then developed into an international organization which calls itself as a hub for skills excellence. Web page is www.worldskills.org. So the mission is to raise profile and the recognition of skilled people and show how important skills are in achieving economic growth and personal success. This is the mission, and the motto: skills create opportunities and connect societies. They are a foundation of economic progress. So these are the main, the main backgrounds of the operation of the skills. So what is unique? So it's a close cooperation with educational system and government, but also with industry and transfer of knowledge, a close cooperation with research institutions, and close cooperation with youth. So these competitions, conferences, all other events, and some even international cooperation and programs, for instance, like for Africa. We have here some sort of logos of different activities that this organization is performing. This shows you about, gives some sort of impression how active and in so many fields is this organization. So it was created to inspire, to develop, and to influence the educational system. And even though it started from vocational level, secondary schools, now it includes a lot of high-level skills. So this is the Commonwealth of skills, as I called it. Some white areas or countries that didn't or hasn't started to participate yet. But it's more important, it's 85 countries, but it's 2/3 of world population that it's influenced by this organization and the training and the competitions they offer. So it was a short history of these international competitions and logos. The next one will be Shanghai 2022, which is postponed due to COVID. It was supposed to be this year. The next one will be in Lyon, in France. And in all these skills, right now, there are 65 skills. There is a new one, digital construction, and we just, in Poland, managed to catch up with this effort and organize the national skill competition and to start development of this competition in Poland and hopefully support some educational growth and improvement thanks to this competition. So the first ever event was in Kazan. It was 2019. It was so-called test competition, future skills. PL team was present there, but it was not officially supported. It was some sort of experiment. In 2020, Russians made a so-called Future Skills, BIM Future Skills Summer Camp. We also were there present. And 2021 was supposed to be the Shanghai World Skills Competition, which was postponed to 22. The rules are very simply. Age limit, you don't have to be a student, just 26-year-old in the year of competition, which is 25 years in this year. And this competition was initiated and is under supervision of Autodesk. So don't be surprised that only the Autodesk ecosystem is present. And what's more important, it's what's required. It's not only, you know, skills that you operate Revit or Navisworks. No, it's not software skills. It's full ISO 19650 BIM processes, all these EARs, BAP, work in collaborative mode, integration of discipline models, coordination, information quality, and so on. So we have a lot of teams. This is something that we have a month ago in Krakow, and you hopefully see the movie made by the Polish partner for the World Skills Foundation for Educational Research, and this is their branch. Two other guys, you will have them on infraBIM, Wojciech Lelek and Maciej Spis, were cooperating with me to prepare all these tasks, you know, these modules, that is a technical description. So it was a lot of effort, a lot of fun, hard work. And then we have 8 participants. I mean, the 14 registers, 8 participants were participating. And these national finals, you saw some glimpses in the movie, took part in the at the end of October. And the Radek Mazgaj, who is a graduate from the architectural department of the Krakow University of Technology, was the happy winner. So he got, you know, the ticket to Shanghai. So he will be next year in October. He will be a official Polish representative, and will fight for, you know, world master competition. So this is, you know, some sort of experiment, but how it's to impact the educational system. So the first stage we have right now, it's just one national competition for the people who were registered, you know, in an open registration form. So it was some awareness. We know that other universities were interested, and the question was how to get there, how to be prepared and to follow this route. And hopefully the next competitions will try to split Poland into some regions. It is only, you know, a mentally idea that we'll have some centers, and around these centers will, for instance, if we have 4 of them, Western, Northern, or however we split it, we believe it will be the development of local expert teams, development of local competitions based at the cooperative universities, and then we'll finish with the national level, like this year at the Krakow University of Technology, or perhaps some other venue. So this is the idea, how it can be the impact transferred. It's that by close cooperation with the industry. So we hopefully will build some sort of support from the industry. And this is not only financial super experts that they will provide, like Wojtek and Jacek, but it's hopefully a transfer of knowledge, a transfer of competence, and not only to the students, but more even important, it's to the teachers, to the academia staff, so they're competent to organize this. And we hopefully will see some impact on the BIM curriculum development. You know, the technical description is very, very tight. So what we have at the university is merely in comparison. Perhaps we at Krakow University of Technology have the graduate level program that addresses almost all these topics and these modules, but it's still, we don't have time to, you know, to make professionals. So it's a challenge. And also development of teams, expert teams, and training and the competition base. So to sum it up, how could it not impact? So a challenge to you, we know that the social media are a very strong thing, a challenge for experts, for industry, and even for authorities. This is the picture I took the previous week in Gdańsk during the Polish finals of other competitions, and Ministry of Education was present there. So it's really working in this way how it's supposed to be. And in the years to come, we'll hopefully see the growing interest among students. And right now we see it, hopefully among the academia, hopefully among the industry, and also in the whole BIM community, because it's a sort of event or some sort of national or international event that could also be supported by all these BIM-oriented or BIM-focused organization. So thanks for your attention, and hopefully next time we'll meet, I will tell you something about how it was in Shanghai next year. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, Jacek. Sorry.
Thank you very much, Jacek.